Hi, everybody, and welcome to Casino Guru News live from iGB Live 2025 in London. We're joined today by Artyom Moskvin, the Chief Operating Officer at Endorphina. Artyom, welcome. It's great to have you here. Thanks for having us.
Thank you, guys. It's our pleasure to have you here. Welcome to our stand.
Yeah, thank you. It looks wonderful. Everything is so red and well put. We're glad to be here. So let's start. Let's jump right into it because I have to tell you, we know that Endorphina has been pretty busy lately, right? With your push to Latin America markets and to Brazil and stuff. So how are things going with this push to other markets? Is everything going according to plan, or have there been some, challenges along the way?
Oh, it's absolutely going according to the plan. We built the strategy at the end of last year, and it's being the plan being well executed now. And our local teams in LATAM, actually showing great results.
That's great.
And the effort they do brings a lot of value to us. We are still in a dynamic growing phase, not only in Brazil but in broader LATAM as well. And for me, what really is important is to see that our efforts are actually being recognized in the latest third-party market researches. We notice we're within top 10 providers.
Oh, that's great.
According to some researchers.
Yeah. That's what I wanted to ask about also, that I know you've been busy, we established that, but also you've been successful in your endeavors. So I wanted to ask, what other things are you proud about? So that's one thing. You're in the top 10. And also, congratulations, you won the Affpapa Awards, right?
Yes.
Provider of the Year. So
Yes.
that's also something to be very, very proud about. What do you think set Endorphina apart from a competition and helped you win this award?
I think, first of all, we have a unique approach. And it's unique because we believe in local teams, in local people, and people is our main resource in general.
Exactly.
So I'm really proud of what we managed to deliver besides worldwide releases, which were great this year. We have a couple of hit games already this year, but also managed to deliver on top of some branded games, which we did for our best partners. We released a localized game, which is Capybara Fortune, which is a huge success in Brazil and even outside of Brazil. Obviously, we attend all the possible events in LATAM as well. And what can I say? They love capybaras.
Yeah, people really do. Localization, that's a big thing for you guys. Why is that? I mean, does it work? Do you notice some patterns there?
I mean, localization is not just a language.
Sure.
Localization is
like a cultural thing,
much more.
right?
It's culture, it's folklore, it's mentality. It's all together, and it's audio. So when you build games, you take everything into consideration, and only having all those things in your recipe, you can cook the good game.
Yeah.
And then besides the Capybara Fortune, which we did last year, we had very good releases for local markets in Latin America last year, like Festa Junina, Dia de los Muertos.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So that's like, when you know a lot about the region and what people there like, it's easier for your game design. You know what boxes to click, so it really resonates with your audiences, which is, I think that's great. Also, I've heard that you mentioned that with Endorphina, you're trying to blend these modern features with some, classic slot machines, and above all, gamification. So that's another big thing. How does this process look like behind the curtain? How do you balance between, what's new and what's old, what works?
It's a good question. In general, the success story starts with analyzing the market, analyzing the player. But then, on top of all the data and information we process, we listen to the people, and to the players as well, and to all the people. Yes,
Yeah.
to
like you
team
said.
members, to everyone. So everyone has a voice, and important to listen. And I think where Endorphina is unique is our relationship with our players. We invested a lot in the people in the team who is working with communities, with even social medias. We are very active, very open. We listen to the players, to their feedback, and then gathering all together, we are able to make hit games.
Yeah, just like you said, the people are your main focus, and that's where you get everything from, either like employees and players and all of the mixed together. Sure. But I would like to go back to the gamification, is that, you know, it also feels like gamification is suddenly everywhere in the iGaming market. Do you think we can fight with these big video games and streaming platforms when trying to catching the players' attention? Are we there yet as an iGaming company?
It's a very good question, first of all. I think that that's the direction we're going. I think the gambling becoming something more than just gambling. It's entertainment, first of all. And comparing to video games, very good comparison. I think the word gamification coming from the games, like from video games. I think video gaming is still ahead, and I think it's like my first tip to any provider would be, if you're thinking of gamification, just play some video games. Especially, I think mobile games revolutionized the industry as well. We can see people hanging their phones playing, and there are lots of tools attracting attention. And what we see now in the industry when we talk about gamification, I know, reward schemes, achievements, milestones, challenges, even loot boxes. It was like a separate monetization business for video games.
Yes.
Free games with the loot box monetization is coming to gambling industry now. So I think we still have a lot to catch up.
But we're going there.
But we're definitely going there, and gambling becoming more as an entertainment. You mentioned streamers as well.
Yes.
So people now are ready, like thousands of people ready to watch someone play.
Exactly.
So they are having fun not only from playing, but actually from watching.
Seeing the other person
because
play.
It's exciting, because the game's becoming exciting, and all these events which are ongoing in the game is exciting to watch.
Yeah.
Even the hardcore casinos, if you go to any casino, if you've been to Vegas, if you see the games, they are all themed with known movies. There are characters from the games or the movies.
Yeah, you can see the proof that it works for players right there. It's just, yeah. Also, AI, I wanted to ask, it's also everywhere. It's a new thing that everyone keeps trying to use for, you know, to make their work more efficient and better and stuff like that. Does AI help you as well with your game design or understanding player preferences and such things?
AI in general is a big part of our lives now, so you cannot ignore it. Obviously, we do use AI, primarily just to cut some manual work which can be cut. I mean, AI even can give good themes and good
ideas, like
drafts of design. But we don't want to be AI-driven company, you know. Like remember, I said we're a people's company.
Exactly.
And I think at least we still believe that only real design,
human content is still better.
Real human can provide this feel to the game. The real user experience can be made by people.
Sure, and AI is still not there, so yeah, understandable. Next one, player protection. Another, I'm just pulling out these big things like gamification, localization, AI, and player protection. We see it as also a big part of 2025 in the iGaming industry. So how does Endorphina make sure that players are protected, and how do you integrate the responsible gambling tools into your games?
So first of all, I want to mention that we expand to regulate markets a lot during the past years. We are now operating in 32 jurisdictions. So we had to step up and had to develop all the necessary safer gambling tools. And not only from compliance, from regulations perspective, but also to provide a safer environment for players.
Yeah.
As regulated markets actually are building on, what they're building on. because it's not only, in general, regulated market is not only safer environment for a player, but for any business as well. We are huge supporters of that and of regulations. And of course, we keep up with all the necessary things. We add to the games, on top of all the requirements, we always have real-time checks, session timers, and everything, supply everything what our partners, operators need to react and to have swift actions towards their players, if necessary.
Yeah, so that's great. My two last questions are more like pretty much imaginative, because I wanted to ask, what do you think game development studios today need to have to make sure that they stand out from the competition? And also, if you could start from scratch today, what would be your first strategic step in the business? Like, what would be maybe your advice for some new game studios out there?
First of all, I think the market is competitive.
It is.
As it never been. And I mean, it's becoming more and more competitive. I think the industry, like I know, the industry is still growing, everyone growing, and new entrants to the market are basically every day there is someone new.
Yeah.
So it's very competitive, very dynamic, but also it keeps the innovation going. So the more competitive it is, the better the product it is in general. And we, like no one else, know it. We are veterans of the industry, being making games for 13 years already.
Yeah, so that's why your advice to the new people is very, very valuable.
If I start something new now, it would be hell of a story to start something new now. But if I do, I would start from USP. I would look for any kind of USP, whether it can be a new game idea, mechanic, which is very hard to come up with because it seems like everything is done already.
Thought of. Yeah.
But maybe we should look more into video games, what we discussed before.
Or streamers.
But in general, it can be any USP, technology, architecture, infrastructure, whatever you have. And then you build environment around that. And that's how I would enter.
Yeah, so again, you would focus around innovation and building community with the players
or
and stuff
something
like that.
Where I would excel. Like if you have great software, if you have great infrastructure, or even approach, so build around that the product then.
Yeah, I think that's great advice, to build around something you know you're good at.
Exactly.
So yeah, so take it from the winners of Provider of the Year, Affpapa Awards. And yeah, I guess my last question is, looking, to the future, what's coming next? If you have to sum up what's the future like for Endorphina in just one word, what that word would be? What would it be like? I don't want to give you any ideas.
No, in general, if I would have to use one word to describe Endorphina, I would probably use precision or sharpness. We're not trying to be everything to everyone.
Sure.
We are focusing on something where we're good at, and we're doubling down on where we're good at and making good high-end slot games, providing great user experience to the players.
Yeah.
So precision and sharpness.
And continuing what you're doing very well now. Yeah. I'm out of question unless you want something to add up that we didn't cover in the interview.
I'm good.
I'm good. I'm good as well. Yeah. Thank you very much for meeting with us. It was great to hear your insights. So thank you, Artyom.
Thank you very much.
And thank you all who've been watching us. Please stay tuned for more interviews at Casino Guru News Live. Thank you. Bye.